Hey, what's up everyone, Cry here. In this video I'm gonna show you how to build the tankiest live-based setup in the game. I've been running this setup in survival missions for more than 2 years now, and I recently made it up to date and tested it on Lua Circulus, the most lethal survival out yet. I'm being honest, this is my personal favorite build for survival missions, and it can face tank up to level 2000 enemies as long as you make sure to keep up your mecha buff. So I'll show you in this video how I reached 1,500,000 EHP on Valkyr. The goal of this build is to scale armor to the roof with a decent HP pool, but also significantly increase your clear as the mecha mods will spread the statuses of the marked target you'll kill on a 30-meter radius. Enemies will be marked by your companion every 15 seconds. Note that you don't have to play with a melee weapon, but Valkyr is good with melee weapons, so that's what I use for my setup. Alright, how do we scale the armor? How much damage reduction does Valkyr armor give us? To check those values, I used Hypothermia Warframe tool. Valkyr Prime has 700 base armor or 70% damage reduction. Then we multiply this base armor with Umbral fiber that gives 192.5% extra armor for a total of 2047 armor or 80% damage reduction. Adding up to steel fiber, we have Valkyr Warcry that gives 138% extra armor for a total of 3013 armor or 91% damage reduction. And Warcry with my Circulus setup adding Nihilus Spectre Link and Dark Soldier buff gives us 242% extra armor for a total of 3741 armor or 93% damage reduction. Then we add up Mecha Pulse that can potentially scale our armor to the roof. Let's see how much it would give us. At minimum, Mecha Pulse gives us 60% extra armor and is also additive to steel fiber. So with our Circulus setup and minimum Mecha Pulse buff, we get a total of 4161 armor, which is still 93% damage reduction. One of the buffs I got during this run was 1440% extra armor from Mecha Pulse. That's 24 enemies in the radius as I killed the marked target. Let's now see how much armor this gave us with our Circulus setup. It's a total of 13,822 armor or 98% damage reduction. So our damage reduction from armor fluctuates between 93% to 98% depending on how well we can keep up our buffs. Now that our armor is set up, we're gonna add health to it and let's see our EHP assuming we have 93% damage reduction from armor. Valkyr base health with triple Umbral is 1070 HP or 15,911 EHP, and with adaptation 159,109 EHP. With my Archon Shards and Arcane Blessing setup, my Valkyr has 3,170 HP, or 47,138 EHP, and with adaptation 471,379 EHP. For example, with the 1440% buff I got this run, my Valkyr had 1,498,565 EHP. This is the build I run on my Valkyr with Nourish as it's a banger for melee weapons. If you want more armor, you can remove Prime Continuity and add any armor mod of your choice, but Warcry Sustain is gonna be tight, or even remove Nourish and get an armor Helminth ability. I use Arcane Grace for my health sustain, but if you don't like it or don't have one, you can go for Arcane Guardian as it will give you 900 extra armor. Slot Healing Return on your melee instead of Prime Fury, as for most melees your Warcry buff might be too powerful and scuff your stance animation. And if you use an Ikana, Amalgam Daikyu is also an option as it gives 3% lifesteal. For this build, you have to use a Kubrow as mecha mods are only usable on Kubrows. I recommend using a Visual Predazite or Chiza Kubrow, and this is the setup I recommend for it. Alright, that's it for this crazy Valkyr setup. If I can give you a last tip, be careful when you encounter Fraxes, as their slash procs will ignore your armor, and Blitz Eximuses as their hit slam will strip your armor by half and potentially one-shot you. If you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like and comment, and I'll see you later!